Hello? Hello? Oh, okay, it's working. Hello, everyone. My name is Cliffy. We're gonna be starting here in a minute. I'm running a little late. Had a quick emergency, bathroom emergency. Stomach's not feeling quite right. Hopefully, it won't be an issue. If it is, I'll try to tell in advance. Hopefully, I'm good for the time being. You know, biology is inconvenient sometimes. Hopefully it won't be an issue anymore. If it does, I'll try to see if I can get someone to hop on real quick before I go. Hopefully it won't be a problem though. So we're gonna start real quick in a minute. I'll be playing Prehistoric Kingdom. For those who don't know, it's a zoo management game, zoo tycoon simulation management game with dinosaurs and other prehistoric animals. Think of it like Planet Zoo, except with dinosaurs and prehistoric animals and stuff. And it even looks a lot like Planet Zoo, but it's actually not made by the same people. But it looks similar, and it's dinosaurs, prehistoric mammals, mammoths, smilodons, which is saber-tooth stuff like that. So we'll get started here in a minute. Till then, I am going to... Yeah, it does look fun. I haven't actually played it. This is my first time playing it. I got it a while back when it first went to early access. I was really excited for it and got caught up with something else and never got around to playing it. So I figured I'll play it for this event. You know, sim games, tycoon games are always good for this type of event because, you know, lots of potential for incentives, and also it's chill enough where I can pay attention to chat, not get too distracted. So anyway, I'm going to play one of the I'm gonna play the sponsor video while I last little few things ready. I'm gonna play the sponsor video. So just sit tight, watch that, see what see the sponsors and people sponsoring the event, see why we are doing this, what this event is all about, and everything. And I'll be right back.
Thanks to your generosity, Marines have delivered Christmas to children in need since 1947.
Excuse me. Excuse me, are you Santa Claus? I heard you might be him. If you are him, here's my list.
Help the Marines make Christmas possible for less fortunate children. Donate a new toy to Toys for Tots.
Here's Santa Claus.
Okay, we are back. Wasn't that a nice video? Oh, it's a nice video, wasn't it? Yeah. Look, I gotta say, I know those Toys for Tots videos are like old, like stuff from the 90s or whatever, but I don't care, man. The nostalgia of them is just, ugh. I grew up in the 90s, so anything around that era is like, it's just nostalgia. Even if it's something I didn't see as a kid, it's still nostalgia. So yeah, like I said, my name is Cliffy, and I'm going to be here for the next 4 hours playing Planet Prehistoric Kingdom. I can do my typical intro. I always do. You know, I always do a nice intro on my channel to fit my gimmick. But, you know, we're not about my channel right now. We're about the indie channel, Toys for Tots. I'm always excited to play. I don't want to avoid the Marine. That's a cool one. That's cute. Okay, let's see. Let's get this on the proper. Hi! Hello, everyone. My name is Cliffy, and I am the ringmaster of the Cliffy Show, the weirdest, wildest, wickedest online gaming circus on this side of the internet. And I am proud and happy and excited to once again be streaming for the 12 days of ND. And on such. Being too loud. Parents in the next room. Hi, Daddy. Parents in the next room. Being too loud. I am proud to be streaming on such a milestone year. 10 years. The 10th anniversary. 10 years. That's 12 days of Indie. That's astonishing. That's quite a milestone. And I have been here for most of them. Like 6 or 7 of them. Either as a streamer or a viewer. Mostly a streamer. Occasionally just a viewer. Like that one year I got COVID and had to drop out, and the other year I wasn't allowed back because I did something naughty. Always behave, folks. Always behave. But anyway, like I said, I have been here through most of it. I think the first one I was in was 2015, if I believe, which was soon after I had changed my accounts. Because I did a name change, which involved having to change your whole account back then. And yeah, it was my first charity marathon. First charity marathon, first time streaming on anyone else's channel. And I'll tell you right now, I was so nervous, so worried I was going to make a complete, you know, fool of myself. And I kind of did. You know, I remember I hopped on and, literally from the first, like, 10-15 minutes of the stream, I had to change games, like, twice. I had to change games, like, twice. In the first 10-15 minutes because of technical difficulties. Ooh, I felt bad. But you know what? Everyone was cool. Everyone was nice. Everyone was understanding. No one made me feel bad. And that's, you know, so yeah, this is a very friendly environment like that. And they're very welcoming to streamers, new and old. You mess up a little bit. They don't give you a hard time over it. And really, I had such a good time. You know, after that initial little problem, I had a good time. And since then, I have been in several charity marathons. Of course, 12 Days of Indie, several of those, as well as stuff for Stand for Silent. The SPCA. Rainforest Organization, or whatever it's called. I don't know, some rainforest thing. And various other charities. You know, Rain, that was another one. Rain, the, you know, female abuse, whatever one, that's another one I was in. I've been in several of them since then, and, you know, it's in 12 Days of Indie turning me on to the whole fun and fulfilling aspect of charity events. and being them. You know, being able to, you know, if you don't have a lot of money, and I don't have a lot of money, I'm disabled. I work on Social Security. I know I can at least supply my time for charity, and I try to do it whenever I can. I don't do it as much as I used to, but I try to do when I can. And Toy Days India is one of them, and it's a good cause. Toys for Tots, you know. And there's a lot of other causes going on, a lot of other things going on. People might find this kind of superficial, but those people are very narrow-minded and close-minded and don't quite get how important Christmas and other holidays do, you know, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all that, it can be for kids. And, you know, and it can actually help them develop. And it's a very formative time for them. You know, little kids, you know, and having good Christmases, Hanukkahs, Kwanzaas, whatever, one of the holidays can help make them happier people and more stable people and help develop them into better people. So, after all, you know, good childhoods make happy adults. And more productive adults who help other people and pay it forward and stuff like that. So, you know, people might not realize the importance on the surface, but if you dig deep down into it, you realize that Toys for Tots helps kids grow into good adults who in turn can help other people and other children. So yes, I say it's a very important charity. You know, I like that. I had good Christmases as a kid. My parents weren't the richest. You know, we were, you know, low middle class, lower class. But I still had good Christmases, and I always made sure me and my brother had good Christmases. And it made me a more appreciative person. I can still be a bit spoiled sometimes and greedy, but overall I try to be an appreciative person, and I think that's one of the things that led to that. So yes, Toys for Tots, very important organization. You know, we've been doing it for years, decades, and I am proud every year to help try to do what I can for that cause, for this cause, for the children. It just brings them joy to people's lives in a time that can be, you know, sometimes rather harsh. So anyway, enough of that spiel, enough of the mushy stuff. You guys want to see the game. So let's bring that up here. Let's see, bring that up. Hope the game's not too loud. If the game's too loud, just let me know and I can turn it down a little bit more. Yeah, I hope my heartfelt speech wasn't, oh shit, my heartfelt speech wasn't, what do you say, drowned out by the game music. You know, because I can do it again. It might not be as meaningful, but I can do it again. Let's see, there we go. There we go. We are playing Prehistoric Kingdom. It is a dinosaur and prehistoric animal zoo simulation game. You build a zoo, put in dinosaurs and other prehistoric animals like mammoths and smilodons, which are a type of saber-toothed tiger, and it has birds and other mammals and stuff like that in it. And you just build it up and make it nice, and you know, make your own Jurassic Park, except without the license, which is actually a good thing when you think about it. Yeah, it doesn't have the exciting license to it, but that means they're also free from constraints and requirements that come from that. You can just worry about making a cool game. And also being a bit more scientifically accurate with the dinosaurs. Because, well, I might like Jurassic Park, and I love the Jurassic Park series. That's not exactly the most scientific accurate, you know. After all, the first one did come out in 1993. Is it 93? 92 or 93. I think it's 93. Alright. I gotta turn my light on. By the way, once again for being unprepared there at the beginning. I have been streaming for like 8 years, yet I'm still completely unprepared. I'm still so unprofessional despite doing this for 8 years. I can never seem to actually, you know, be ready and good to go. There's always something that goes wrong. I honestly thought the stream key was part of the portable OBS. You know, when I got the portable OBS, it came with the stream key already put into it. I was wrong. I probably should have double checked that. Just, you know, I haven't done a charity marathon in a while, so I'm a little rusty, I guess. Why not since? Well, no, I wouldn't say last year for Indie, because I did one before then. well, actually a couple months ago for, it was a more little small personal one for a friend. That particular community that did it. A friend I know through a community on Twitch. Oh, I did a Halloween marathon recently too, but was part of a Halloween marathon recently, but it wasn't a charity thing. Kind of a shame. I think part of charity just makes it more fun to me. You know, marathons can be fun, but being part of a charity marathon just makes it more fun and more enjoyable. Hope you guys don't mind me eating some Lance crackers on stream. I don't like to eat on stream, but I need kind of a snack. Alright, let's get started with this. I got some incentives. If you don't know. For $2, I would do a hat flip, which means I would take my hat off, so you get to see my messed up hair, and try to flip it into the air and catch it on my head. I've never been able to do that. I've only tried it a couple times, never been able to do it, so most likely I'm going to fail horribly and possibly break something. So that should be fun. For $5, you get to name an animal. And I even let you pick one too. If I'm in Sandbox, we'll go into the tutorial first so I can learn the game because I have never played before. So bet $5 you can name an animal. Any animal you want that's currently in the zoo, or if it's Sandbox, I'll put in a new one if you want. For $10, I will set an animal loose. So it can run around the park. I don't know what will happen. Like I said, I don't know if the dinosaurs will try to eat the people, or they'll just mind their own business, or what. But either way, we can see for $10. Then we're gonna get into that's for the game incentives. $15, I will talk in a funny voice for 5 minutes. That includes Clown, a hillbilly, and Steve Irwin. Which sounds maybe somewhat stereotypical of an Australian person, but truth is, I'm actually a big fan of Steve Irwin. Highly respect him. And I do the impersonation out of love because, well, I love the guy and he was awesome. He always showed so much excitement and passion about animals, which came off as goofiness, but hey, I don't think he cared. I don't think he cared. For $20, I will sing a Christmas song. It has to, of course, be one that's copyright free. No copyright. It has to be copyright free, public domain, no DMCA. So, you know, don't be busting out, hey, sing Mariah Carey or something. No, it has to be copyright free, public domain Christmas song. Blame Twitch. Well, don't blame Twitch. Blame the record labels who made Twitch put that rule in. And for $25, I will play with my cat, little Miss Harley Quinn, who's sitting around here somewhere. Of course, she has to be awake. So if you're going to do a $25 donation, ask me first to see if she's awake and, you know, if she's available to, if she's available. Because I'm not going to wake her up. Or if she's like somewhere else in the house, I'm not going to go get her, so ask first. Anyway, that's the donations. Let's get started. Like I said, I'm going to start with the tutorial mission because I've never played this game. Hopefully the tutorial won't take too long. It's just, oh, look at that. Estimated time 15 minutes. There you go. Hopefully it'll take about 15 minutes to get done. Then we can go to Sandbox and have all sorts of fun. Story. Your first day on the job is never an easy one, especially when giant reptiles are involved. N/N/N. With the help of Nigel, the park supervisor, who's, by the way, based on an actual paleontologist from real life, by the way, an actual real life paleontologist. The park supervisor, you'll be learning the ropes and tidying up a less than stellar zoo in no time. Oh, by the way, before we start this, just let you know this is an early access game. There will be bugs and glitches and maybe not the most content rich, but it's an early access game. So just keep that in mind. Cat creatures can eat up to 5 dietary groups: meat, fish, insects, plants, or fruit. They stock up to make sure animals don't go hungry. They say sparing no expense. Really? Sparing no expense.
Hello? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hi. It's so good to finally meet you. I'm Nigel, your park supervisor and head of zoological developments here at Prehistoric Kingdom. Since our last park manager moved to the Americas division, This place has fallen into a bit of a state. Unfinished plans, neglected habitats, all telltale signs of a much-needed makeover. As I'm sure you know, our zoos are a little different, so it's perfectly normal to feel overwhelmed at first. After all, it's hard for most people to imagine what dinosaurs look like, let alone manage them. We're here to change that, and I reckon this will be second nature for you in no time. Right, first things first. I'm sure you're ready to meet our friend down there, so let's make sure you can look around. I'm sending some input controls to you now.
Oh. Okay, move about. Ooh, this game is, Oh, hello. Oh, I see. Camera, E and Q. Orbit mouse too. Oh, that's gonna take a while to get used to. Excuse me. Excuse me? Yeah. Camera controls are a little similar to Planet Zoo. That's gonna be helpful. God almighty. Ooh, consider turning down videos and using faster. Okay, I'm like that. Turn down the we're gonna have to maybe put this on high. Need some encoding issues, that's not good. So high. Hopefully that will fix the issue. Well, the game is definitely working better. Stream not so much. Alright, I set it down a little bit less. Let's, medium. I can already tell it's like a freaking difference, can't you?
Great stuff. Let's check some auxiliary functions. Try enabling your light. That's why we don't like flash photography. Next, we'll get you on the move. I'd like you to look around the park for a bit and get comfortable with your surroundings. Feel free to mingle with the guests or enjoy some of the creatures on display. I'll check in with you soon.
Why's my FPS still screwing up? I literally... Hi guys, I'm having some FPS issues. This just isn't an issue, man. I turned the game down to medium. I turned the game way down in quality. Tune down the video bitrate a little bit. I want to do 16, that would be insane. Alright, whoa. Well, it's a little bit better.
Alright, I hope you're ready to get your hands dirty. To start, you'll need to investigate a welfare issue in the paddock from earlier. Caring for the animals should be your #1 priority here at Prehistoric Kingdom. If they're not happy, no one's happy. Select one of the animals in the habitat so we can take a look at them.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a Dryosaurus. This little fella's a small herbivore from the Jurassic, and it looks like their herd needs our help. When tackling a welfare issue like this one, you can expand headers inside the animal's info box to learn more about the problem. Try clicking on the sustenance and enrichment labels.
Alright, sorry, I put my earbuds in so you wouldn't have, when we go into the microphone, you wouldn't be hearing like double echo or whatever. Don't you love technical issues doing a charity marathon, doing a big event with a bunch of people watching and everything goes awry? I think it should be good now. I think it should be good. Okay, investigate the Dryosaurus welfare issues. Substance panel. Oh, there's some fancy ones, are we? Open the enrichment panel. And where is that? Oh, going for a swim, shall we? Oh, just a little walk. Substances, okay. Nutrition, hunger. Oh, I love freaking food. No wonder. Nothing to play with.
As you can see, it looks like our previous park manager took the America's job and ran without much consideration for the animals he left behind. While I call up the board members, I'll need you to care for the little ones. You can start by getting their food situation sorted. Some enrichment too. If you get lost, there's an objective prompt on the left side of the screen. Good luck.
Food, okay. New food available. Okay, food stock, buildings. Animal kill food trough. Here you go, dudes. Nice, yummy food. You got leaves and lettuce and carrots and those red things. Is that an apple? I'm eating apples. Also, I needed what? Enrichment stuff? Animal care, edible. I'm gonna edit. Okay. How do I do the enrichment part? Add enrichment to the exhibit? Okay. What's up? Frozen fruit block. Hey, you got those in Planet Zoo.
Great work getting the Dryosaur paddock up and running again. The board and I really appreciate you stepping up to get this place back on track. When you're ready, I'd like you to head over to the old construction site.
I wanted to give him the other one too. Why can't I give him the termite mound? I want to give him the termite mound. Termite. I guess you're not gonna get a termite mound, guys. Damn, that's a lot of poop. That is a lot of poop. Okay, one thing I've seen from streams I've watched this game, one thing I've seen is they use dung beetles for the poop. Yeah. You place dung beetle mounds and that's what they use to clean up poop. I think I find that hilarious. Okay, so look at the infrastructure, locate the mock construction site. All dino breeding startup. Oh, that's a lot of poop. That's a lot of, no, that's bushes. Okay, whew. Oh, that is a lot of poop. That's, ooh, big boys. Big boys. Big boys. Big boys. Dum, 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 dum. It won't let me click on anything.
Next, we're going to get ready for a new attraction. I've already sorted the food and enrichment, but I'll need you to do the rest of the heavy lifting. Let's prepare the area by building a generator nearby.
Why do they always want you to freaking do generators in these games? Playing zoos like that too. It's like, hey, you gotta build a generator. You know, what? Is this the right area? These controls might take a bit to get used to. Slightly different than the Planet Zoo ones. Slightly different. I don't know why I care so much about where it's placed. This is just a tutorial thing. It's not like I'm keeping this stuff.
Next up, I'd like you to build an animal nursery in that area there.
Oh, animal nursery. Baby animals. Baby animals do do. Baby dinos. Baby dinos do do do. Baby dinos do do do. Baby dinos do do do. Baby dinos. Animal nursery too large. Animal nursery 1. Oh, that's a biggie. Let's go with the smaller one. It has already its own. It already has its own generator. Why the hell do I need to make another generator? I already have one. Module. It's up in there somewhere. See, this is all this, but if I want, I can simply just have just this by itself. You know, I don't even have to make the whole building. I will, but this thing I don't have to. Because you can build stuff custom if you want. This stuff is actually like...
Nice job. Select the nursery and open the genetics lab from the pop-up menu.
This stuff is actually, you know, custom built, I believe. And you could probably... So this is the actual animal nursery. All this other stuff I think is just like... decoration, maybe? All this stuff? Could be wrong. Edit group. Alright, it's not letting me go in there yet. This thing I don't like about tutorials. They limit you on what you can click. You don't only click on the stuff we tell you to click on. Select the newly placed animal nursery and navigate the module group window to open its menu. Open the nursery menu.
In case you haven't already realized, this is where the magic happens. Today, I'd like you to incubate a Torvosaurus.
Nigel's a wizard. Nigel is a wizard.
Quite a fearsome looking fella, isn't it? In here you can find everything you'd need to know about managing an animal. Exhibit requirements, social needs, diet, you name it. You can even change how an animal looks, assuming you've discovered all the genetic material. Here, try changing its appearance.
Hey, he's volcanic.
Did you notice the species name changing? Some animals, like the Torvosaurus, have a handful of species to pick from, changing their needs, size, appearance, and even star rating. Once you're happy with your selection, press the Create button at the bottom.
I want that one. I want the one that involve. I don't want the one where they have a bunch of little padlocks all over the body. See, that'd be interesting. What do you guys think? This one looks a little eh. I like this one better. I think this one's cool. Male. Female. Oh, females look different. Huh, interesting. They look different for this one. I like the lighter colors. Meat.
While we wait for our new dinosaur to incubate, we'd better go and prepare that new habitat.
Yay!
Secure fencing is of utmost importance, especially for a predator. Open the enclosures category and choose a fence type. You'll want to cover the entire perimeter.
You're paranoid. I don't need to do that. It'll be fine. Just let them walk around a little bit. It'll be good. Yeah, they might eat a couple of people, but it's fine. You know, they knew what they were getting into when they decided to go to a dinosaur theme park. Building habitats perimeter. There's some stone, and then those metal and wood. I think he's probably gonna be a busted wood. Bamboo. Oh. Fence. Metal. Stone. Excuse me. Let's see. Oh. Wait. Oh. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Where's the undo button? This is gonna look like crap. This is gonna look like crap. Can I have it carved? Wall material. Modern. Tropical, basic, backstage. Roof material. Basic, tropical. Modern, basic, tropical. I have no idea if I'm doing this right. Probably not. I'm probably making it all look all bad. I guess that's what tutorials are for, right? Guess that's
Now,
what tutorials
with
are
all
for.
that sorted, It looks like it's time to release the specimen.
Alright, Evelyn. Alright, Evelyn. Where'd you go? Where's Evie? Evelyn. You're free, Evelyn, you're free! Oh, what's the problem? Oh, here you go.
A beautiful animal indeed. But of course, it's still going to need a proper environment, something to make it feel like home. Plenty of vegetation, a lake, and a shelter should do nicely.
A shelter? They didn't have shelters out in the wild in the prehistoric days? What the F? I'm having coding issues again? What is up with this game? If this keeps up, I might end up having to do something else for my next stream. Excuse me. What the? I'm gonna pet it for us. Come here. Let me give you a pet. Let me pet you, pet you, pet you. Petty, petty, pet, pet. Come on, pet Evelyn. She's nice. Alright, waddle. She needs waddle. That's terraforming. Raise, level, roughen, lower, erode, smooth, erode, smooth. Oh, look at the dude's Tom. Erode. Being all scientific on us, huh? Alright, where can we put this waddle? Oh, I guess I would put it where this big thing uses waddle. I don't wanna. It might be kind of big. Although he is a big animal. Ah, interesting. Oh, well, that's look horrible. Muddy waddle, rough waddle, calm waddle. Oh, oh, this is definitely different than Planet Zoo. Oh boy. I'm not sure if he's mad or he's happy. It's kind of hard to tell with dinosaurs. Are you mad or are you happy? Is he taking a nap in the water? He's just laying down in the water. Alright, I guess he wants to take a nice nap. Soak the water. Soak in the water. I guess you meet the foliage requirements. Foliage, 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 foliage. Is that in terraforming too? So, look at this. Sand, grass, automatic slope painting, remove grass, rock, clay. How is that sand? That's gravel. That's not sand, that's gravel. Grass, clay, rock. Rock. Oh, scrubland, huh? Is that where we're in? Scrub, wetland, tropical, grassland, desert, grassland, tropical, wetland, scrubland, temperate, coastal. Borean? Borean? Like Boreal. Okay, he needs... What's his requirements? What kind of plants do you like, homie? Nature, plant biomes. He likes, okay, he likes scrubland, hates temperate. She likes scrubland, hates temperate. Alright, where is we in? This is scrubland. Alright, scrubby. Oh, that's interesting. You're happy? Oh. Tree growing to the rock. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I think there's a way to place them individually too. I think there's a way to place them individually instead of in big groups. Place a shelter for the Torvosaurus to rest in one. I swear, I'm so needy. We need shelters. Yeah. I'm like, dude, you're a dinosaur. I'm pretty sure your ancestors back in the prehistoric days didn't need shelters. They just lay down in the rain and stuff. They're so needy. I swear, this animal was just created and it's already spoiled.
Wonderful job. If that Torvosaurus could smile, I reckon it would. You can assess how well designed an exhibit is by clicking on the perimeter fencing. Go on, give it a try.
Yeah, that looks... He's eating the grass. He has all this food here, but he's eating the grass. All this meat and he's eating the grass. Like I said, early access.
The higher that exhibit scores, the more likely our visitors are to donate to the habitat. As you can see though, visibility isn't too great. There must be something we could build.
Binoculars? Hey, it is binoculars. Oh my god, I was just joking. I was just joking. Oh yes, binoculars. Definitely not a cause for pink eye. Change size. Hold left alt. Left alt to change size. There you go. Is this good? Let's go inside the habitat. Yeah, you can use the binoculars, but you gotta go inside the habitat.
Ah, great thinking. With binoculars, guests are able to see significantly further into an exhibit. The more visibility coverage, the better.
Or a big metal pole.
Speaking of visitors, we should make sure the viewing area
I can see a big
has
metal pole.
sufficient guest facilities.
Yeah, man. There's like people using those binoculars and be like, "Wow, man, I can see the detail in this metal pole so amazingly. I can see all the little nick into this metal pole. This place is great. There was just gonna be lame dinosaurs, but I get to look at a pole." What's a nutrition kiosk? That's not needy too. Accommodate their welfare requirements by placing it. Oh. Nutrition kiosk. Red. Needy. Bronto burger. Oh my god, you guys are selling burgers of Brontosaurus? That's messed up. That's what happens when the animal. That's what happens if the animal is being all, you know. That's what happens if the dinosaurs are misbehaving and like you misbehave and we're gonna make burgers out of you. I guess can appreciate your park walk. Ooh, scenery. Big old statue, big old statue, big old statue, big old statue, big old statue.
Superb. That will keep them both well fed and entertained.
It's just a statue.
All that's left is to connect the paths and let guests find our latest attractions. Without their support, we wouldn't be able to do what we do.
How are they going to be entertained by that? It's just a statue. What, is it going to start dancing? Going to like get up and start dancing? It's gonna be like the frog it's gonna be like that Warner Bros. Looney Tunes frog, except a dinosaur. Hello, my honey. Hello, my lady. Hello, my ragtime girl. Is that dinosaur dancing? No. As soon as you look, it just starts. It's just as soon as you look at it, it just sits down and starts riveting. Connect the existing paths. Stone.
Take a look at that. The park's star rating has increased. Let's see how this kingdom is doing, shall we? Ha! I haven't seen guest satisfaction numbers that high in a long time. You're a natural. Let's try visiting the animals page. As I suspected, everyone in the park seems to be doing great. However, it does seem a little dinosaur heavy, no? I think it's time for one final attraction, the woolly mammoth. Head on over to excavations. We should have a dig site ready to go in Siberia.
Ooh, Siberia. That's not a real place. That place, they just invented that for the Siberia games. Never played any of those games. I think I have a few, but I never played them. Okay, so I need to go right now. There you go. Yamaha Peninsula, right? Oh my God! They're putting that mining pick in the dinosaur's eye. How could you? Likes plants and fruit, I guess. Right, so Mammothus.
Great! Let's head back to the nursery and get started on those mammoths.
At least 5 mammoths, damn, darn. Oh, look everyone, it's Manford. It's Manford. You need to make at least one man, one boy. Yusha. And a couple of females.
While they're incubating, we should prepare their new home. There's a paddock ready nearby, but it's filthy from housing a previous occupant. First, let's correct those feeders. Set up one to stock plants and the other to stock fruit.
Don't you hate when your previous occupants just mess up the place and don't even bother cleaning up? Oh, so disgraceful. Stock appropriately by entering the feeders group edit mode, from which you can quickly set the feeders available feed. Alright, where are they? Or do I have to put them in now? Okay. No. Oh. Oh wait. I know. So, where's the feeders? Where are they at? Is that it? There we go. Don't think the mammoths are gonna want that. Flat feeder. This one will be plants. Where's the other one? Here, feeder, 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 feeder. Here, feeder, 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 feeder. Who's a good feeder? Who's a good feeder? Who's a good feeder? Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. Oop, oop, okay, stop. This is gonna take a bit to get used to. Okay. This is, ooh, the controls are gonna take a bit to get used to.
If animals aren't eating high-quality food, low nutrition could lead to weak immune systems and excess animal waste. Looking at the state of this paddock, it appears the previous park manager wasn't particularly mindful of that. Feces, scat, however you wish to refer to it, will always be something we need to manage. I know it's not exactly what you signed up for, but we need to get all that dung removed. And well, only one of us is out in the park. So...
Wow, look at that. Man, look at all that watermelon. Oh god, I love watermelon. I am hungry now. Yeah, this has made me hungry. Oh, that's a lot of poop. That's a lot of poop. And that's a very short wall. That's a very short wall for giant elephant creatures.
As the park grows, you'll find it harder to micromanage each habitat. For that, you'll need help from some teensy tiny employees, dung beetles. Their nests are essential in automating the disposal of feces, so let's put a few in now.
Freaking dung beetles, man.
I think that just about does it. The paddock looks cool, pardon the pun, and everything appears to be in tip-top condition. Now, if you wouldn't mind doing the honours, I believe we're due for some arrivals.
I want to move that. I don't like where I placed it. I want to move it. It's too close to the tree. Let me move it. Dude, it's messing with my OCD. Let me move it. It's messing with my OCD, man. Let me move it. I'm actually not kidding. Actually, it's messing with my OCD.
There they are, Mammuthus primigenius, trumpeting in the snow for the first time in nearly 4,000 years. There's something distinctly beautiful about Ice Age megafauna. Their ability to thrive in the harshest conditions is something I believe we should all strive to admire. Today you've helped give something back, not just to our park, but to the world.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Sounds like that will be for me. We're all done here for today, but I'm really glad to know the park will be in safe hands. From now on, it's all up to you. Talk soon.
You're welcome, Mammoth. You're welcome, Mammoth. Big old Dasha. You're welcome, Dasha. I am done with the tutorial. Yeah, you better just be sleeping. We're gonna be messed up. I just put them in there and they're dead. He's just sleeping. Look at that! You can see the hair blowing in the wind. That's cool. Aren't you a cute mammoth? Aren't you a cute mammoth? Well, that's it for the tutorial. I guess now I can do whatever I want. Chilling with the dung beetles. The dung beetles are his best friends. He's hanging with his homies, the dung beetles. That's not a very deep river, creek, whatever you want to call it. Jesus, dude. Someone's gotta eat them. Oh, I guess I need the pause button. Space. Space button, that is. Oh, hello. Oh boy, that made me dizzy. That's a whole lot of poop. And it's right at the... Blood pumpkins. Interesting enough, blood pumpkins are also in Planet Zoo. Well, they are probably something I'd used by a lot of animals in probably real life. I mean, there's a lot of you in here. Where is it, Harley? Well, for my next stream, I'm going to try to figure out why I keep having encoding issues and other problems. Because I'm having encoding issues, frame issues, all sorts of stuff. I'm going to have to figure it out. I'm going to have to figure that out before my next stream. My next stream's on the 11th. I'll try to figure it out before then. If I can't, then I might just play another game. It could be just an issue with this game in general. Maybe I should try streaming on my own channel using Streamlabs OBS and see if it causes an issue there. Might be an issue with the game, I don't know. Utility, the dung beetle nest. Anyway, that's the end of that. I am now done with the tutorial. Exit the main menu. that it? There's no other scenario? This tutorial one? Well, like I said, early access.
Hello? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Hi. It's so good to finally meet you.
Did I not get an achievement for that? Does this game have achievements yet? It might not have achievements yet. Whatever, I'll figure it out later. Okay, we need to start ourselves a zoo. We're gonna do sandbox. That way I can just do whatever I want, which will be probably more fun for you guys to watch. We can do Spain, Scrubland, not Scrubland, Scrubland, United Kingdom, Temperate, or Costa Rica, Tropical. What you guys want to see? Spain, United Kingdom, or Costa Rica? Not a lot of options, but like I said, early access. I'm gonna let someone pick. No donations necessary. Just the fourth person to say anything. No one? I'm doing Costa Rica then. Tropical. Infinite power, infinite food stock. Oh, that's wonderful. Alright, here we go. Ah, tutorial's nice. Prehistoric Kingdom. Visitor entrance. Guess they come from there. Is that the entrance spawner thing? They step out of the black void. The black void. Dun dun dun. Let's see. Park infrastructure. Prefabs. Large nursery. Large nursery 2. Animal nursery large, animal nursery medium, animal nursery small. Park services. Bathroom module. I need to do something about this, man, right here. I can't. It's not getting cut off on the stream. It's just getting cut off in the game. I can only see room module 2.2. Bathroom now. Vending machine module. Visitor entrance. Visitor ticket booth. Here we go. Module prefabs. Information signs. I think they just recently added information signs in the last patch. So that's a new thing. Shelters. Archway modern. Dome. Down. this? Ah, a table. Who doesn't love tables? Some odd reason my Z's not working. Hope I didn't break my Z. Now I can't type the word zebra. Now let's see what we can build here. Let's see, you got walls, roofs, building accessories, structural elements, lighting, props. A freaking candle? Props. Storage, something storage? Backstage storage. Alright. That's a prefab, right? Yeah, that's prefab. Vent, go to floor drain. Air vent round, scenery, murals, statues. Body segment. Okay, why isn't my Z not working? I'm actually very scared about my Z. Oh, it's typing Z. I guess it's something with the game. Like I said, early access. Ooh, big bug. Another big bug. Kirby bug. Not full. I'll figure it out. Oh, I probably should have adjusted the time of day. Is it really not going to let me do exactly 12 o'clock? Come on, 12:02, meanie. Let's see. Signs. Big old bathroom sign. Ooh, and it's lit. A lit bathroom sign. What's that? A holiday cutout animal. What is that? Sweet tooth. I get it. I get it. I get it. That's a joke. Haha. Gardening. What up? Peach? Pumpkin. Pumpkin! Yay! Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. There's some Halloween stuff in this game too. The recent update they did around Halloween, they added a bunch of Halloween stuff. Planet Zoo did as well with its Twilight Pack. Well, that was a DLC though. Tiz was a DLC. Tiz is a squirrel. It looks almost like a necklace. If you wanted your plant to be in a square shape, there you go. Yeah, this is the individual tree. I mentioned earlier how you can have individual trees. That's the individual trees. Rocks and sticks. Untagged. Wouldn't it be sticks? Like it says here. Special VFX. So you got spiral, smoke, auto splash, waterfall, shapes. Look, Sonic Ring. Dude, can I not freaking scale edit anything? I know you can scale edit stuff. This one there's an option for it, so what is it I can scale? Let's see, that, stone, stone brick, aluminum cladding, metal planks, plain wood, painted brick, painted cinder block. Hey. Tropical. Bamboo. Waved palm. Painted wood. Oop, what did I do? Basic. Glass. Backstage. Brick. Cinder block. Something metal. Why is there no fuzziness? Anybody else notice the fuzziness? Oh. Guest facilities. Park infrastructure. Animal care. Housing. Feeding. Tall feeder herbivore. Enrichment staff. Agility. Alright, let's make a habitat. Let's make a barrier, or whatever you want to call it. Untagged. Oh, null barrier, cool. Habitat marker, whatever you want to call it. Stone, glass, metal, wood. Before we put anything, what kind of animals should we have? Let's see, where is the thingy to make the animals? Excavations. So we got ones in Alaska. Canada. Oh, Canada. Now we all know what I should go for. Is that any freaking doubt what I should go for? Come on. Why can't I see just a list of the animals? Like, just a list. I just want to see a big list of animals available. Dinosaurs, mammals. Is it on birds too? I think there's birds too. Some type of bird. I just want to see a big list of all the animals available. Ooh, Smilodon. La Brea Tar Pits. Let's see what we got in South America. We got not a Smilodon. I guess a different version of Smilodon. Argentinosaurus. There's big sauropods. That's the thing we saw in the tutorial. Oh, let's see, that's a bird-like thingy. It's kind of a bird thing. Iguanodon. I don't think Iguanodon is actually a dinosaur. I think it's a reptile. Mammoth. That's a funky looking thing. Oh. That's the same thing, just slightly different. Different color and has these things on the tail. That's funky looking. Microraptor. Another one of those. Oh, it looks like the Parasaurus, or whatever you call it. Ooh, woolly rhino. You see this one up here? Oh, that's the mask. That's not it. What was that Tyrannosaurus Rex? You know that's what we're gonna go for. I like these things too. No Triceratops, interestingly enough. Got these ones that like it in the same kind of family, but in the same family, but not it. I got another small dot. Pop leader. And this is Fortalis. Yeah, go Tyrannosaurus Rex. Do these things have yellow tongues? What happening? Well, that I just started playing this game an hour and 26 minutes ago. How do I say have an achievement spend 5 hours in a single save? I've only been playing it for 96 minutes. Alright, this game is buggy. If it does that again, I'm gonna have to switch games. I don't want to, but I can't have it screwing stuff up like this. If it does that again, I might just switch games. I know this game is early access, but Jesus, early access, but it's been out for a while now. It's been out for a good chunk of time. Let's try this again. No problem. Okay then. We're indeed gonna do the Tyrannosaurus Rex. You probably need a nice metal fence. Strength 5, strength 2. Oh, that's class. I'm gonna say strength 4. Strength is 3. Placement mode. Linear placement mode. Nothing in the styling toolbox. Nothing in the styling toolbox. I don't even know what I'm doing. We're making all sorts of crazy pattern things here. This is a interesting pattern, isn't it? Not exactly the prettiest fence out here. Can I edit it? Isn't it me or does this like little symbol here look like it's some like dude going there's an oh face. How do I edit? Replace fences? That's not right. Oh, good God. Okay, whatever. I'll leave it. Looks like I was gonna try to delete a few of that and make that a rounded corner like the rest of them, but I'm not gonna sit here and try to figure that out right now. Because I am confused. Hey, look, feathers. Oh, the one with feathers. Tyrannosaurus Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex, and Tyrannosaurus Carbosaurus Batar. I'm gonna go with the one that has the feathers. Okie dokie. Terminate. Oh, that doesn't sound nice. We have dinosaurs, 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 dinosaurs.
There it is, the one and only king of the tyrant lizards. Tyrannosaurus is as big as the movies, and yet somehow even scarier. While your favourite dinosaur movie might have depicted the T-Rex with rather poor vision, brain scans have revealed that its vision rivaled that of modern birds of prey, which means that it's watching you just as much as you're watching it. Eerie stuff.
Wow, I wonder what movie they're talking about. I wonder what movie they're talking about. Anyone know? Wow, it doesn't need anything. Enrichment, habitat, substance, wealth, welfare? That can't be right. Yeah, it's gotta be something in the settings that like makes it always happy no matter what. There's sandbox. Ooh. He's just chilling, and she's over there like, look at that lazy man just sleeping. Ugh, I swear, we get in here and the first thing he does is lay down. Ugh, I swear. I knew I should have married that Allosaurus. Yes, he was smaller, but at least he acted like a man. He treated me kindly and then just sit around all day. Terraforming. Water depth. Hey, how do I do this? Okay. Oh, that make that darn big. What anything else? That's a nice round pool for y'all. Oh, that doesn't look bad or anything. Look what it looks like if you look at that. It looks like a big piece of weird watery green popcorn. Now I want popcorn. I always want popcorn. I love popcorn. Well, that's huh. Yeah, this random tree just sitting there. Like, what's up? Go. Oh, look at her getting some water. Oh no, that's the man. That's the dude. I guess he got up. He saw I put water in it. He's like, oh, good. He can't put water in. I need a drink. That's why you're always drinking. You have a drinking problem. It's water. Well, that's like alcohol for a T-Rex. I read somewhere.
T-Rex has the most powerful bite force of any land animal on the planet. And if those massive jaws weren't threatening enough, you know it could swallow you and me both in one go. This is a creature of pure instinct, so let's hope it doesn't try to take back its kingdom anytime soon.
Exhibits. Ah, exhibits. Avian exhibit. Planet Zoo doesn't even have that shit yet. Well, it does have to walk through exhibits with the bats, which is a start. So soon they should have like avian birds and shit. People are assuming, guessing. Oh, doesn't it look so cute when it sleeps? You see it sleeping there all calm and peaceful. You completely forget that it's a giant killing machine that could easily just kill you without even having to try that hard. Like, it wouldn't even have to try very hard. It probably may be so easy it gets bored. Straw bread. Food. Well, I don't think that's gonna work. What's going on with that? Hey, you calm your butt down, okay? Or I'm gonna someone just give you fruit and you're just gonna have to eat just nothing but fruit. Fish fillets. Wow, that looks yummy. Dig in, guys. Grab a big spoon and dig in. Fishy. What are these these guys eat? Well, I know they eat meat, but can they also eat fish, or is it just, meat?
Take a good look at those arms. Each arm is a metre long, can hold almost 200 kilos, and ends in razor-sharp claws. Far from the wimpy little stubs most of the public makes them out to be.
Okay, we get it. Jurassic Park is inaccurate. We know. You don't have to keep rubbing it in. He just can't let that go, can he? You guys notice that the female's bigger? The female's bigger. Not sure if that's just like a random case here, or if that's actually, something that's actually about T-Rexes. See, I don't know. Oh! Excuse you? See, I don't know if that's an actual thing about T-Rexes, or if that's like just that one particular. What's the Paleopedia? Let me look at the Paleopedia. Why have the icon there if I can't use it? Okay, what do they eat exactly? I didn't check out the food. I know they eat meat, but can they also... Open Paleopedia entry. Meat. So it's strictly meat. They eat strictly meat. No fish, no bugs, just meat. That's a little... Well, that's just a little... not nice. Feral. Pampas. Dauntless. Interesting names. Big kitty, big kitty, big kitty, big kitty, big kitty, big kitty, big kitty. Big kitty, big kitty, big kitty, big kitty. Ricardo, Amelia. Ricardo and Amelia. God, they're noisy. Disease overview. What's the exhibit animals, like the Microraptor and stuff? What's those at? Do I need an exhibit in order to have one of those? Dusky. Dusky. Floor. Your stingy is droopy. Your stingy is droopy. I still can't believe they don't have. Oh, they do have a Triceratops. How we doing? Sigil. Threadbare. Baron. Hornet. Just look at Raina Boy. Stout. 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 Let it all out. Stout. Grassland. Flint. So that's the mammoth. We have steep, step, primal, glacial. Excuse me. Which one looks more like Manfred from Ice Age? Iguanodon. Theropods. Theropods. Afrotheria. Carnivora. Let's build another one. Oh, no, not replace mode, duh. On fences to slopes. Okay, how do I stop the whole curving thingy without having to just put a whole another entire pole? Might be the only way of doing it, honestly. Sorry, I'm getting a little tired already, apparently. Still a lot I need to learn about this game, as you can see. I probably really should have played this ahead of time.
Oh boy, that's a big kitty. More commonly known as the saber-toothed tiger, Smilodon makes for a formidable predator. Despite the looks, Smilodon isn't closely related to any modern cats. It's more accurately called a Macarodont, although I wouldn't worry too much about making the distinction. Just try to keep those saber teeth away from the guests.
Ah, they can play. Come on, they might want to play. You don't know. Whoa, look at the path. Break pavement, huh? Natural. Gravel. Wood. Wood plank. You know, I give you guys fish. You're all, you know, cats. Cats like fish, right? Mm-hmm. They just like meat. They just like meat. Very picky kitties. Meaty meat, 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 meat. There should be an easy way to repair these freaking fences and closures. Let's look at that. That's just weird. That's just weird. They might need some kitty. There's some water. Okay. Yeah, putting owl says I need animals in. Probably even have guests at the zoo. Is this place even open? Attractions. Viewing platform modern. Something. Viewing binoculars. Information sign. Animal information sign frame. It says guest objects. Bamboo raised modern. It was a gazebo raised modern. Tropical, modern, tropical. Really? Create Microraptor. Create Arconopteryx. Where the fudge that is? Animal list. Habitat, temperature, environment, habitat, temperature, environment. Two of each. Hopefully don't fight. Okay, what's something I can scale? Because I know those things you can scale the size of. I'm trying to figure out one of those things. None of them's so far available. Oh, those are the, whatever they call them.
This is an Archaeopteryx.
But he said,
This fossil was one of the most important scientific discoveries ever made. In addition to its obvious bird-like traits, it also sported many traditional dinosaur features, such as sharp teeth, a bony tail, and a killing claw, similar to its distant relative, the Velociraptor.
I'm kind of disappointed they didn't have Velociraptors in this game yet. Or the Or the Jurassic Park Velociraptor, whatever its actual name is. I don't know what the animal that they used for Jurassic Park for the Velociraptor, which actually isn't a Velociraptor. I can't remember the name of that species. Dino something? Dino something? I don't know. But I would like to have that, and I would like to have the actual Velociraptor. The real, actual, but not what Velociraptor really was. I'd like to have both of those. That'd be cool. Neither one of those are in the game currently. What is it? Closure is dirty. It's not dirty. Oh, yeah, okay, so there's giant piles of poop. So what? Ooh. I guess I'm gonna need to have some, clean it up here, oh, well, didn't mean to put it there, but okay. I guess that'll work. Oh, thank you, Edvard Teach, for that shout. Aw, they look so peaceful when they sleep, don't they? Kind of like the killing machine that they technically are. Well, it's not like they kill things just for the fun of it, you know. And these guys lay around a lot. I know, I'm trying to fix it. These guys ain't doing the work. Like, get busy, guys. Get busy rolling up that poop. Do your thing. Roll up that poop. I don't want to click on the dinosaur. I want to click on the poop. I mean this. I guess I'm not moving that right now. I don't see him remove the poop. I want to see what it looks like. Get over there, dude. You know they do that up backwards? Look at how they move the poop around. They do it backwards. Isn't that weird? Hey, Hunt. What up, man? And right, they do it right next to the poop. Like, dude, have some freaking self-respect, man. Like, right next to your food. Probably need to put one of those in the Smilodon one before it gets all dirty. Smilodon. Also known as the saber-toothed tiger. Yeah, put it next to the, put it close to the food, because apparently they like to poop next to the food. The poop's going away though. So the dung beetles are doing the job. I guess you don't actually see them go over there and get the poop and take it back to the thing. Oh, there it goes again. See, yep, it just naturally disappears. That or he ate it. Because he was eating over there and then it disappeared. So, you know, it could be a nasty T-Rex. But yeah, it looks like the poop just disappears. I was hoping that maybe you'd see the dung beetles actually go over to it and like get a ball of poop and take it back to the place. It looks like it just disappears. Oh, I gotta say, that's actually kind of clever though. They didn't use dung beetles to clean up the poop. In Planet Zoo, the keepers actually go in there and vacuum it up with this big freaking, I don't know, it's like a leaf blower but in reverse. Like a leaf blower, but instead of blowing out, it sucks in, and it sucks in. This is that sucking poop and rotten food and stuff like that. And the keepers go in there with it, and that's the weird thing. It's like you could have like freaking tigers or lions or freaking hippos, elephants, you know, all these dangerous animals. And that keeper's just going in there, walking around with this thing that probably makes a lot of noise and can buy easily spook an animal, and it's just walking around in there like la 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 la. This is a snaps object to multiple points. Let's see, toggles modular grid. Snaps object to multiple points in a grid tile. I don't think he was eating it. I think that was just a coincidence that he happened to be over there eating as it disappeared. That'd be nasty as hell, though, wouldn't it? I don't think that's the case. I don't think the animals actually eat their own poop. I think that was just a coincidence of timing. At least I hope so. Let's see. I see the pathing. You got stone, natural, wood. You need a styling toolbox. Is this styling toolbox used for anything? Or does that needs to be put in later? Maybe that's something that hasn't been quite put in the game yet. That's something you gotta remember. Early access game. This is an early access game, so you know, remember that as I play. Some things might be a little screwy, or be missing, or what have you. Oh, weird color asphalt. I've never seen asphalt green. Okay. Asphalt 3. Salt path. Ooh, that's fancy. Let's use that. Okay, how do I not make it curve? Alright, there you go. Alright, let's do a viewing area. Oh, I still need to do more. Wow, I gotta say the pathing system is already better than it is in freaking Planet Zoo. It's horrible in Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster. That series is just, that's like the meme of the series. The fact that it's just such horrible fucking such horrible pathing. It's like the big joke of the series. The meme of one of the memes of the series. It's a horrible pathing. It was that way in Planet Coaster, and it was that way in Planet Zoo. And they would have fixed it before they made the second game. Maybe by the time they make Planet Coaster 2, it would be better. If they ever do get around to making Planet Coaster 2, which I'm sure one's eventually coming. At some point or another. Wow, that does not look horrible. I promise I don't know how to delete it. There we go. There we go. This music's pretty rockin' though, isn't it? Pretty rockin' music. Oh, what the? How did the guests get up there? There's a raised gazebo. How did they get up there? I'm wondering. How do you get up there? How do you get up there? How do you get up there? Huh? How do you get up there? Huh? Legit, I want to know. Oh crap, that's... What the fuck? What the... Oh, here you go. Cancelled. Guest facilities. Okay, where's the binoculars at? I didn't see those earlier. I can't find a lot of this stuff anymore. Park infrastructure. Attractions. There you go, binoculars. Hey, I'll put angle snap. That makes things better. Yes, look through the trees. Best spacing ever. Oh, also star rating apparently. Well, whatever. Who's dirty? You're dirty. Max, I'm sure they will get to it at some point or another. Okay, how do I put like glass and stuff. There's gotta be able to put like glass and stuff in the in this, right? Because I think I saw that when I was doing the tutorial. They had like a wooden, or it was like wood or brick or something with like glass in it, glass windows in it, for burial. Hey, lady in the red shirt. Can I click on the guests? I guess I can't click on the guests. That's kind of a shame. Guest pass? Isn't that the only type of pass you have is a guest pass? Mm-hmm. Pretty trees. Yay! Ooh! Lilies. 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 This is probably considered a tropical. Oh, squirrel. These dung beetles aren't doing no job. Dung beetles sleeping on the job. I think that's kind of a neat way of doing poop, though. Using dung beetles. Very natural and oh, God, control. I'm gonna have to take my hat off for the time being. It's kind of hot in here. We're in framing issues again. Yeah, I might have to skip out on this game next time. I might have to stream something else until I figure this game out. Figure out why it's being a butthole. Rule of thirds. Enables or disables a rule of thirds overlay. What the? Oh. Okay. Exposure. Ooh. What was that? 2 or something? Camera roll. Whoa! Okay. Whoa, I can make you dizzy. Sorry about that, guys. Make me a little dizzy. Field of view. Whoa. Freaky. Okay, guests need food apparently, I guess. Nutrition. I ain't having to use the fancy words, huh? Super fancy words. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Tiny's fast food stocked back. T-Rex Cafe. T-Rex. T as in T-E-A to drink. Stocked back. Fast food stocked back. Sweet Tooth. Bronto Burgers. What is that? Tiny's fast food. Ooh, pizza. Donuts. Cupcakes. More cupcakes. Burgers. Sandwiches. Guessing this is probably more like bagels or something. Tea, maybe. I guess. I don't know this, cause pizza. That's why. Cause pizza. You guys seen this? Holy F&A. Dude, what the? I don't know what's happening. Everyone is walking in place. That is, ooh, shiny bald head. Shiny head, shiny head. Look at this. Like, what the? Dude, am I in the Matrix? Is someone glitch? Oh, is a glitch in the Matrix? There was a glitch in the Matrix. There was a glitch in the Matrix. Like I said, early access game. Apparently very early access game. That's the blue thing. The cabinets, really? Oh, that's very specific. Wait. Is the screen freeze? Ah, crap. Did the screen freeze? Oh. I can't stream this game. I'm sorry. It's just... There's so many damn... There's been so many problems going on. So many issues. The game is playing like... a mess. $8.20 for a burger. Damn. Darn. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty big burger. Still. Pizza. Alright, I'm gonna stop playing this. I'm sorry, I gotta switch games. This game's been... Ever since I started, this thing's been getting more and more messy. I had to change all sorts of, I've had to change this. Early access be like. I've seen people stream this game. You know, I've seen people stream it, and it was nothing like this. I don't know what's going on. Also, I don't know what's going on with these guys. Why these guys are like, hey, let's just walk in place all at once. A glitch in the Matrix, glitch in the Matrix. You know, he's like, oh, I'm gonna stop. This is just getting frustrating. Sorry about that, guys. It's like I've been playing this for like over 2 hours, and it's just getting more and more screwy. So I'm gonna have to bounce out. By the way, I have display audio instead of display capture instead of game capture. My desktop background is a little spicy and a little lewd, so no one's offended. Ah! No. That's just the login screen for World of Warcraft Dragonflight, the next expansion coming up. It's an older version too. They've improved it and edited and tweaked it since then. This is an older version. I just need to figure out something else to play. That was a bust. I should have switched. I should have switched earlier. I should have switched after that. After the game crashed that first time, I should have switched. So I'm going to play Overwatch 2. Because I'm going to switch to that game, Overwatch 2. Someone switch that. I'll have to figure out something else for incentives. I'll have to try to figure out something to cover up the chat too. Too many of my photos. Oh, I got way too many skate photos here. Maybe this will work. My logo. I know it's kind of big and stuff, but I just need something to cover up the chat, because the chat can get a little spicy sometimes, you know, these games. I can find something that's not so obvious. Some obvious advertising, but more or less I just found something I can use to block chat with. What the? Why am I still having issues? That might not work after all. Why am I still having freaking issues? I swear, what's... What's the deal? I know I code for. I know that's why I have this my logo here. I'm trying to couple things up a bit. My logo. Trust me, I'm very aware of how this game's community can be. Hasn't escaped me. Trust me. Oh, little T. Oh my God, it's even worse. Alright guys, I don't know what's going on with my stuff here, but how is the stream skipping and lagging like crazy for anyone else? Is this what happening with my OBS? Is it doing that with anyone else? Is that actual stream looking like crap? Because if it's looking like crap, then I might have to figure something out. I thought it was just Prehistoric Kingdom, but looks like that is not the issue of the game. Looks like might be something else. I might have to. Is it lagging and having constant frame drops for anyone else? How does the actual stream look? Because on my OBS it looks terrible. Here it is. Oh God. Ugh. Oh my God, that's horrible. That is not good. That is not good. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm not even paying much attention to the actual game because I'm busy making sure the stream looks terrible. Alright, for real talk, you know, any mods or administrators or people running this event watching right now, should I continue like this or should we just find someone else who can take over? Because this just looks bad for not just me but the channel. Should I continue or should I just find someone to take over? not performing the best here. My attention is a little divided between check out the stream and playing this. Split concentration is not good for a game like this, obviously. Interesting indeed. Uh-oh. That's not good. Angry Centaur Robot Lady. Angry Centaur Robot Lady. No, it's not. It's my deal. I don't know what it is. My OBS is just completely just having a fit. And if it's just completely having a fit, it looks horrible. And I don't know what to do. Like, I'm hoping, like, is there any like administrator or person who's like officer of the event or whatever I can talk to that I can ask if I should keep going or if I just find someone else for the next hour and a half. Well, this looks bad. I mean, I'm not sure if it has any. I thought it was just Prehistoric Kingdom because I was playing Prehistoric Kingdom. I thought it was just on that, but and then I switched to this, and it's just the same, if not worse. So it's something on my end or my OBS or something, and it's not just a game. So honestly. Honestly, this does not look good for the stream and in the event, so that's why I was asking if someone else should take over. Should I continue or should someone else take over? Because this is bad. And these are games, Overwatch 2, I've streamed on a couple times on my own channel, no problems. So, it might be something wrong with the OBS settings that I need to adjust with or play with. And try to get it working on my system. Because it could be something I could just mess with the settings and maybe fix before my next stream. Because my next stream is on the 11th, so that gives me good five days or something to mess with it and get it working right. Oh, one, cool. Alright, real talk. What should I do here? Is there any officer or whatever of the event that I can talk to about this and ask what I should do? If I should just run with it for the next hour and 19 minutes, or should we find someone else? Because this does not look good. My stream is only like a little over, only got an hour and 18 minutes left, so I could just, you know, push through it. But at the same time, you know, it does look bad. That's why I wanted to ask someone. Go down. I'm gonna take it. Okay. Alright guys, sorry about this disaster of a stream here. I thought it was just with Prehistoric Kingdom, but turns out it's actually something on one of my OBS. You know, I don't have these issues on my own OBS. When I do Streamlabs OBS, with my own settings, I don't have this kind of issue on my own stream, but something might be with the settings on this thing, because, you know, this is the portable OBS we were told to use, so something might be wrong with the settings that doesn't act right on my end. Obviously, it works for other people, because I've seen other people stream perfectly fine, so obviously it's something that doesn't work right on my setup. So I need to mess with it and see if I can tweak it and fix it to where it's work properly on my setup. So there won't be an issue when I stream next. Guys, I gotta stream again on the 11th, so I'll try to make sure I get things working properly on my end. I probably should have tested this stuff. I should have. Like I said before, even though, despite the fact that when I said at the beginning of the stream, even though I've been doing this for like 8 years, streaming for like 8 years, I'm still very unprofessional. And I'm still do not properly prepare myself. And yeah. So I do apologize. I apologize for the people watching. I apologize for the people running 12 Days of Indie for the horrible stream. I'll try my best to figure out what's going on. Obviously, since other people have streamed on this event using this portable OBS, and it's been perfectly fine. Obviously, it's something on my end with my setup. So obviously, I need to go through now, figure out what's going on, and fix it for my next stream on the 11th. What I'm gonna be playing, I don't know. I might not play Prehistoric Kingdom anymore. Like I said, with it being an early access game and sometimes limited on content, I'm still kind of confused about how to do a lot of stuff. I figured, I'll just, you know, maybe I play Planet Zoo, and that's a similar game. You know, maybe I'll be fine. I know I'm not. I'm definitely not fine. So I might try to find something else on the 11th if I can't mess around in Prehistoric Kingdom and figure it out a bit first. Oh, we'll see. Either way, I'm gonna try to figure out my issue and get it fixed for my next stream. Sorry about the horrible. Sorry about this, guys. I really am. Rexy, thank you for taking over. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the event. Enjoy the rest of 12 Days of Indie. You know, if you can't donate, then try to. If you can't donate, then try to host. We can't host anymore. Try to raid or let your friends know. Post about it on Twitter or Facebook. You know, get the word out about this incredible event we're doing. About an incredible event that we're doing. So I'm going now. I probably should play the sponsorship video. I'm gonna play the sponsorship video again, and when that's over with, I'm going to shut the stream down. Let Chili Rexy take over. Okay. So see you guys later. Have fun. I've been Cliffy. Yeah, my channel is The Cliffy Show. Usually it's slightly better than this. But yeah, thank you for letting me stream. I promise it'll be better next time for my next stream on the 11th. So, see you guys later.
Thanks to your generosity, Marines have delivered Christmas to children in need since 1947.
Excuse me. Excuse me, are you Santa Claus? I heard you might be him. If you are him, here's my list.
Help the Marines make Christmas possible for less fortunate children. Donate a new toy to Toys for Tots.
Yes,